70-year-old Margaret had always been a creature of habit. For decades, she went to bed just past midnight, reading books or watching television until her eyelids grew heavy. But lately, her mornings were sluggish. Her energy dipped quickly by afternoon, and she began wondering if her long-time sleep schedule was serving her well anymore. When she asked her doctor during a routine checkup, the answer surprised her. Not because it was complicated, but because it was so simple. The elderly need to align their bedtime with their natural body clock. And for most people past 70, that means going to bed earlier than they may be used to. Doctors explain that as the body ages, the circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep and wake cycles, shifts. In younger years, the body tolerates later bedtimes, often compensating with deeper restorative sleep. But after the age of 70, the circadian rhythm tends to advance, meaning older adults naturally feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up earlier in the morning. Fighting against this clock by staying up late often results in fragmented sleep, restless nights, and groggy mornings. That is why most sleep specialists advise seniors to head to bed somewhere between 9 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. to promote consistent, high-quality rest. Margaret's doctor also explained that sleep is not just about hours spent in bed. It is about depth and quality. Older adults often struggle with lighter sleep and more frequent awakenings due to health conditions, medications, or even simple bladder changes. By choosing an earlier bedtime, seniors increase their chance of maximizing the natural cycles of deep sleep that occur in the earlier part of the night. These deeper stages are crucial for memory consolidation, immune function, and cell repair, areas especially important for healthy aging. Medical research consistently shows that elderly individuals who maintain regular bedtimes and prioritize sleep hygiene enjoy significant health benefits. Adequate rest lowers the risk of heart disease, strengthens cognitive function, reduces chances of depression, and improves balance, lowering the risk of falls. For people like Margaret, who wanted to stay independent for as long as possible, this was compelling. Her doctor reminded her that sleep deprivation in older adults is strongly linked to memory lapses, confusion, and even higher risk of dementia-related symptoms. Something as simple as adjusting bedtime could make a meaningful difference. But the doctor also cautioned that it wasn't enough to simply go to bed earlier. The entire evening routine mattered. Seniors are encouraged to dim lights after sunset to help the body recognize nightfall, avoid caffeine late in the day, and limit screen time that can trick the brain into staying alert. Light exposure, particularly natural daylight in the morning, is another powerful regulator. A walk outside soon after waking helps reinforce the circadian rhythm and ensures the body feels sleepy at the right time that night. For Margaret, this meant adopting new habits. She set a consistent bedtime at 10 p.m., even on weekends. She replaced her late-night television with reading under a soft lamp and kept her bedroom slightly cooler to encourage restful sleep. At first, she was skeptical. After a lifetime of being a night owl, could she really change? But within weeks, she noticed her mornings were brighter and her energy lasted longer throughout the day. Instead of dragging herself through breakfast, she felt alert and cheerful. Her afternoon naps grew shorter, and she spent more time in her garden, something she had missed doing regularly. Doctors also emphasize flexibility. Not every person over 70 needs to sleep at the same exact time. What matters most is finding a bedtime that feels natural, allows for 7 to 8 hours of rest, and doesn't leave the person waking up exhausted. Some older adults may thrive going to bed at 9 p.m., while others may do well closer to 10:30 p.m. The key is consistency, training the body to expect sleep at the same time each night. Interestingly, seniors who push bedtime too late often fall into a cycle of advanced sleep phase disorder, where they wake up very early in the morning, sometimes before 5 a.m., and cannot fall back asleep. This can lead to frustration and fatigue. By listening to their natural signals and embracing an earlier bedtime, many avoid this trap. Doctors say it is better to honor the body's cues than to resist them out of habit or preference. For Margaret, the lesson was clear. Bedtime after 70 is less about what she wanted and more about what her body needed. The advice wasn't glamorous, nor was it groundbreaking, but it changed the way she felt day to day. Sleep, once something she took for granted, became a pillar of her health plan alongside diet, exercise, and regular checkups. She realized that better nights gave her better days, and that was a gift worth adjusting for. In the end, doctors advise that the elderly should generally aim to go to bed between 9 and 10:30 p.m. after the age of 70, building a consistent, calming routine that supports the body's natural rhythms. It may take effort to change long-standing habits, but the reward is profound. Clearer minds, healthier bodies, and more vibrant years ahead. For Margaret and countless others, it means embracing the wisdom that sleep is not just rest, it is medicine, and timing it right makes all the difference.